everyone, and welcome to Noodle Gaming. This is your master of disaster, Noodle, and today we are going to go into the physics of a little bird, physics of a helicopter in Battlefield 4, and for that matter of fact, real life. And to begin this lesson, we must talk about how a helicopter flies. A helicopter flies via downforce. Those rotor blades spin like a bat out of heck, and they push wind towards the ground. And we can use this to leverage what way we want to fly by tilting our helicopter forward, backwards, sideways. We can determine which way this thing flies with no rotors, or excuse me, no flaps like on a fixed wing aircraft. One of the coolest things in Battlefield, and one of the things that you have to use these physics to do, and you know what? This happens in movies too, all the time. Any movie star who just all of a sudden magically develops flying abilities in a helicopter always ends up killing that bad guy after he's on the roof shooting at him. Oh crap, I missed. And the bad guy jumps down into the building, and the now movie star who all of a sudden developed flying skills, drops down below the level of that roof and just wastes that baddie through the window. You know what? That is the most fun thing to do in Battlefield, and it is an easy way to get kills if you can do it correctly. So how do you do it? The baddies always like to hang out on the roof because, rooftop camping is pretty much all the rage in Battlefield 4. But when you're flying around a helicopter wasting all their buddies, and they're like, I'm next on that little hit list, they tend to jump below level. But they think, because most helicopter pilots in this game, that you're not going to be able to get them. But by controlling the level of which you fly with the physics provided to you in this game, and the maneuverability of this little bird is amazing. They made this thing the most agile, nimble little bug in the game. It kind of looks like a bug. Doesn't look like much of a bird. I guess it doesn't have wings, but whatever. The military named it. I didn't. But it is amazingly nimble. You can put this sucker into super tight little spaces. So how do we do it? You literally have to become one. Become one, Kimosabi, with your little bird to learn to master this little tech skill here. When you go up, you have to calculate in your brain, and you have to feel it like you're in the little bird, how much you're going to go up per keystroke so you don't hit the ground like that. So if I'm coming up like this, I see that derp coming in the building there, I want to get down to his level, I get down there just the right amount and blow him away right through the building. And there are many things that go into such a trick like this. And using the physics of the little bird, you can avoid hitting the building. Like if I got too close like this, I could use the physics to back off. Or if I came into the building like sideways, I can use the physics to bank away and probably hit the rocks right there. There's probably better examples I can do of this. For example, if I'm coming around a corner like this and I'm shooting at someone here, like, oh crap, I'm gonna hit that guy. What do I do? Or I'm gonna hit that building right there. What do I do? You come in, you use that physics sideways and push yourself away. So you don't come in like this. I hit it. There we go. And hit the building. Then you're disabled, and the guy you're trying to shoot at pulls out his RPG and just wastes you. Now look, I'm stuck in rocks. I'm stuck in rocks. But this is how you become a master of disaster in Battlefield 4 on the little bird. You need to learn how much pressure to apply and how often to apply the pressure to your keys to maximize and master the level at which you are flying and not hit things, not go into the walls, not hit buildings, and waste whoever you are shooting at in this game. In this right here, the B flag on Paracel Storm, if you've seen one of my previous videos, I had talked about how I come here and I benchmark my PC here. This is what I do to benchmark my PC. I drive around here with my FPS counter on, which I don't have on in this particular video, but because this is pretty hard on your system when it comes down to it. But this is also a great area to come around and learn the physics of the little bird. If you can master flying around these little poles, banking, you can really improve your skills in this helicopter. Another thing that you must master in Battlefield 4, because everyone and their grandma uses stingers and igulas, is getting below the line of rocks. I don't know how many times I've been shot at right here by somebody. I'm like, okay, I get shot at once, pop my flares, but I don't see that derp. That thing, the stinger or igula, reloads in like a second. So 1 second later, beep, 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 I'm getting locked, and I have to bail over here. You need to learn how to drop down below the line of sight so that stinger or igula can't hit you. Or if it does, you're below the line of sight so that that derp can't get another one off on you. In order to start off learning this, come out here in Parasol Storm or any map that's empty and just screw around. Move side to side, kind of learn where there's no consequences, where if you're in game, you're not gonna get a death where it affects your KD if you care about that. Just come out on an empty map and practice getting below these rocks, pretending like you're getting shot at, and just develop those skills, because it is just super important. I don't know what it is about Battlefield 4, I'm gonna do a video about this, but everyone and their grandma is using stingers and igulas. Maybe it's just because I'm killing it too well. I'm gonna pretend it's that for the moment, but in all reality, there are so many people who just have these things installed automatically, especially on this map. And by learning these skills and just being able to get below their sight line, that's just one way to avoid dying, and it's one way to take them out. Because if they fire all their rockets off, well, they can't fire at you, and all of a sudden you got a sitting duck sitting up in a tower like that, and they're blown away because you are the master of the little bird. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, hit that like button. If you didn't like the video, please leave me a comment and just tell me what I can do better. I invite you to subscribe to this channel. I do little pro tips about Battlefield 4 on a daily basis. Try to help the Battlefield 4 community out as a whole. And until next time, my name is Noodle, and always remember, use your noodle.